Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is John, and this is the sales for March 17th to 23rd, 2024. Overall, this was a pretty good week. Definitely sold a couple of non-clothing items that, made some extra money. But for the most part, it was clothing because that's what we do here. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with what sold from March 17th to 23rd. Overall, sales were $715.95, so $716, and profits were $431 and change. So did have over a 60% margin this week, which was really nice. Now, that is boosted a little bit because I did end up selling a couple of video games out of my own personal collection that I'm putting in as a zero buy cost. So of course that's going to boost that number a little bit. But all right, so 15 items on eBay, 13 on Poshmark. Let's get started. First up are these Lululemon men's gray pants in a 32-33. These were too long for me. I take about a 30-inch inseam. Didn't really feel like hemming them down, but otherwise I would have kept them. They were pretty nice, but they sold on Poshmark for $40 pretty quickly, and my cost of goods was only $7.88 on that, so I did make $24 in profit. Just gonna reduce my screen here a little bit on Excel so I can see the whole thing without having to scroll. All right, this J. Jill light pink linen blend top, this sold on eBay. My buy cost was $6.33 after tax. Sold it for $21 plus shipping on eBay, so I made $10.31. These new with tags and one men's basketball track pants. These I paid $7.88 for. I've had them for a decent amount of time. Someone sent me an offer, so I was like, yeah, you know what, fine. So they offered $14 plus shipping. I ended up making $3.70. Remnant from the Ashes for Xbox One. This is a game out of my own personal collection. This sold on eBay. So I've got zero cost of goods on this. And it sold for $35 plus shipping, so I made $28.19 after fees. This Harley Davidson long sleeve shirt with some flames and stuff. I think this was a 4X actually. I paid $5.46 for this. It sold on eBay for $24.99 plus shipping, so I made $15.21. These Pendleton tan khaki pants in a 40 by 30. I've had these for quite a while. I did pay just $3.40 for these as an average cost of goods at a 50% off sale, probably about a year ago, maybe even longer. Anyway, they did eventually sell for $25 on Poshmark, and I made $16.60 in profit. This new with tags Skims silver bandeau. This was a very recent pickup and sold within a couple of days. I paid $4.03 for this. Sold on Poshmark for $29 with some discounted shipping, and I made $15.49 in profit. This FootJoy pink stripes polo in a men's small. This was a $5.46 buy cost. It sold for $20 on eBay. I covered the letter mail shipping, so I made $5.67, a little more than a double up on that one. This Masters of the Universe Evil Lyn figure in box. So it is new in box, but the box was a little bit rough. I paid $5 for this at, I think, a Salvation Army or something. I accepted a low price because I knew that I was going to be able to save a few dollars on shipping because they were offering a little bit lower than I wanted, but I knew they were in a remote area, and I could probably say, or in Canada at least, I could probably save a little bit either by using a flat rate box or maybe even going through UPS. So I took a chance, accepted an offer of $12 for that reason, knowing that I'd probably be able to save a couple dollars on the shipping. And so that's what I did. I was able to make $8.55 in profit. This Shinedown and Godsmack Tour t-shirt from 2018, I paid $5.46. It sold within a couple of weeks on eBay for $17. And I ended up making about $6.43 in profit on that. I knew it wasn't going to be big money, but I also knew that it would probably sell rather quickly. So this lot of 2 N64 games. So this was Extreme G and Extreme G2, the sequel. These came out of my own personal collection. They sold on eBay for $29.99 plus shipping. And I haven't updated my sheet here yet, so actually a little bit less profit on this. But this is one where the buyer did pay more shipping than necessary, so I have processed a refund for the overage. So yeah, $29.99 minus fees anyway is basically what I would have gotten for that. So low 20s, I guess, is what I would have profited after I fix that in my sheet here. These torrid black capris with skulls graphic print. These cost me $7.88. They sold on eBay for $19 plus shipping, so I made $8.08 in profit, a little over a double up. These Frame 28 Le Skinny de Jean is the model name. I've had these for a long time, almost a year and a half, and it was a $7.19 cost of goods. They sold on Poshmark for $22. I made $10.41. Frame, when I was looking up at the time, they seemed to be doing well, but I think I may have just missed the boat on Frame because the ones I did pick up took a long time to sell. Sold a little 2-piece bundle on Poshmark, so a couple of Athleta like workout tanks. First one here is this purple one with like a little ruched side. My cost on this was $5.46. I sold the bundle for $16 because I've just had these for so long. So $5.46 into $8, and then the other one here is this like tank with a built-in bra. My cost on that was just $4.03 into $8. So overall, after fees, I actually lost $1.37. But on the flip side of that, I made back over $8 of my initial buy cost, so I'm only out $1.37, and I've got those 2 very old items moved, so I'm happy with that sale. Here's a good one, these True Religion jeans. This is the men's straight jeans in a 38-34, great size. Picked these up for $7.88. They sold within a couple of weeks for $69.99 plus shipping, and so my profit on those was $48. This Great Courses lot, the DVDs and books. This is a lot of 4 of like modern philosophy. And so these would have been a cost of goods of $1.40 because again, I'd picked up a whole box of these for like 20 bucks. And so these 4 would have cost me $1.40 in total. Sold them on eBay for $20 plus shipping. I did have the weight in eBay just a little bit lower than it should have been, so I did need to pay the next little tier up. I lost about $3 on the shipping, but I still made over $11 in profit on those 4. These Free People cheetah print pants, I've had these for a very long time. These were part of that same buy as those Pendletons where my buy cost was $3.40. So they sold on Poshmark. Someone offered 10 bucks. I took it, and I actually made $2.65 after a very long time of having those pants in my inventory. A little 2-piece bundle going out on Poshmark. So this is a Peter Millar quarter zip in a 2XL. I would have paid $7.48 for that. And then just this FootJoy polo. Paid $5.46 for. So I had these priced, basically I think I had the sweater basically at $35. Someone put these together and offered $35 for the bundle. At first I did counter at I think $45, and then I don't know, it was like almost a day later and it was about to expire, and I just went back and matched their offer of $35 and they accepted right away. So in any case, I did make $15.06 worth of profit on that, and I moved a couple items together, so that's fine. These torrid, very distressed bombshell skinny jeans, these were a $7.88 buy cost. They sold on Poshmark for $22, so that's a $9.72 in profit. This is a great one. I have my own personal collection. This is Landstalker for Sega Genesis. And so 0 buy cost. Sold it for $60 plus shipping. And my net profit on that was about $48 after fees. This lot of 2 Monster High magazines, I only paid like $1.70 something. So yeah, okay, for the 2 of these, I've got my cost of goods here. For the 2 of these, my cost of goods was $3.43. I sold them on eBay for $17.99 plus shipping. I did put them between a couple pieces of cardboard, which put the weight just high enough that I needed to cover an extra $1.80 in shipping. That's fine. I still made $9.29 in profit. These Juicy Couture Y2K ankle boots, these were new without tags. Really, really nice, like, you know, fuzzy with embellishments and, you know, sparkles and all the rest. I had these listed pretty high, but they'd gained pretty good traction over the last couple of months, but they just weren't selling, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make some aggressive offers and try to get these out, because, again, we're moving into warmer season. I want to start moving some of that. I'll start clearing out some of that kind of colder weather stuff if I can. So I paid $8.34 for these. They sold on Poshmark for $50. I still made $31.66 on these, so no complaints whatsoever. This Torrid light green kind of low shoulder top in a 2X. I took a little bit of a lower offer on this one, but the buyer and I went back and forth a couple of times and kind of negotiated a little bit. And I was like, at the end of it, I was like, am I really going to get hung up over a couple of dollars? So my buy cost on this was $5.46, ended up selling for $16. So I made $6.59. It was more than a double up, no problem there. These J. Jill linen pants in like this kind of Sierra burnt orange color. I paid $7.88 for these. They sold on Poshmark for $20, so that's an $8.12 profit. And the last video game item going out this week was for my own personal collection. It was Donkey Kong 64, the game and the manual, and sold those together for $49.99 plus shipping, so I made $38.64 after fees. Last item was this Torrid light pink beaded tank in a size 6. My buy cost was $5.46, sold on eBay for $20 plus shipping, and my profit was $10.74. So yeah, there we go. Sales again, about $716. The profit is actually going to be just a little bit less. I had that one I need to change. Still over $400 in profit for the week, so the margin might be like high 59% or 58% instead of the 60 I thought. But in any case, still a very nice week, good profitable week. Sold some good items, sold some items that I've had kicking around for a while, so happy to see them move. And yeah, that's about it. So anyways, let me know down below what you think about these items, and we will see you in the next video, guys. Peace.